Rising above the open grassland of Wray Common, just outside Reigate, stands one of Surrey's most distinctive historic structures. Wray Common Mill is not only a striking landmark, but a rare survivor of England's milling heritage. A Grade II listed windmill whose story spans industry, decline, and remarkable restoration. Wray Common Mill was built in 1824 during the final great era of traditional wind-powered milling. It is a 5-storey brick tower mill rising to a height of around 45 feet, with walls tapering elegantly from a wide base to the cap above. Designed for efficiency and durability, tower mills like this one allowed the heavy structure to remain fixed, while only the cap turned to face the wind, a major advancement over earlier designs. For much of the 19th century, the mill was worked by wind, grinding grain for the surrounding area. It was equipped with 4 double patent sails, mounted on a cast iron windshaft, and turned automatically into the wind by a fantail, a small secondary set of blades at the rear of the cap. Inside, millstones were driven overdrift, meaning the stones were powered from above, a common but sophisticated arrangement for mills of this type. The mill continued working by wind until 1895, when an accident caused one of the sails to break. Like many mills of this period, Wray Common had already begun adapting to change. A steam engine, later replaced by an oil engine, was installed as auxiliary power, a sign of the pressures traditional milling faced at the turn of the century. Around 1900, the shutters were removed from the sails. Without regular maintenance, their condition deteriorated rapidly. In 1928, a new set of sails was fitted by renowned millwright Thomas Hunt of Soham. However, by this time, the mill's working life was effectively over. Most of the internal machinery was removed, leaving only the cast iron brake wheel and windshaft as reminders of its industrial past. In 1967, Wray Common Mill entered a new chapter when it was converted into residential accommodation. The mill was transformed into a unique private home, eventually featuring 4 bedrooms, a large kitchen, reception spaces, and even a wine cellar, a striking example of how historic buildings can be adapted for modern life. In 2008, the property was listed for sale at just under £1 million, reflecting both its rarity and architectural significance. Despite its conversion, the mill fell into serious disrepair during the late 1990s. A major restoration began in 2004, marking a turning point in its survival. The cap was carefully removed, the structure stripped back to its shell, and long-standing defects repaired. A newly constructed cap was craned into place in 2005, and in 2007, new sails were finally fitted, restoring the mill's external appearance to closely match how it would have looked during its working life. Today, Wray Common Mill stands once again as a proud feature of the Surrey landscape. No longer a working mill, but a powerful symbol of adaptation, craftsmanship, and preservation. From wind-powered industry to private home, its story reflects the wider journey of Britain's rural heritage.